Hi everyone, this is part 2 of the video. So I'm going to demonstrate and show you an example about partial variation. So let's go. Okay, let's take a look of the questions. Suppose y is partly constant and partly varies as x. So we highlight the keywords partly. So directly when we see the word partly, then we will know that we are going to use partial variation. Okay, then next sentence, when x equals to 1, y equals 17. So there is a pair of x and y. And also when x equals to 2, y equals to 29. So as you can see, there are two pairs of x and y's. Then we know that we need to substitute these numbers into the equation, in the following equations. So part A, it asks you to express y in terms of x, that means write down the equation. And for part B, find the value of y when x equals to 5. Okay, that means we have to use the answer from part A. Okay, so let's get started. For part A, so we know that we are using partial variation. So y contains two parts, k1, k2. And the question set y is partly constant. So that means we just leave the k1 here is okay. It is already constant. Okay, then let's move on to the next part. The next part is partly varies as x squared. So that means k2 times x squared. So again, since it is partial variations, so we have to add these two parts up. So we just put a plus sign. And don't forget where k1, k2 don't equal to 0. Then we can get the first mark. Then again, then we are going to substitute the number x equals to 1, y equals to 17. Okay, so 17 is equals to k1 plus k2 times 1, the square of 1. So 17 equals to k1 plus k2. Okay, k1 plus k2 equals to 17. And this gives us the first equation. Okay, then the next information is x equals to 2, y equals to 29. Okay, so again substitution. K2 29 is equals to k1 plus k2 times the square of 2. So the result will be 4k2. 29 equals to k1 plus 4k2. So again, I just put all the things, reverse the direction. Okay, change the sign. Then k1 plus 4k2 equals to 29. And this is 2. Equation 2. So as you can see, there are two equations with two unknowns. So that means that is the knowledge that we have learned yesterday, solving simultaneous equation. So I just simply rewrite the equation below. K1 plus K2 equals to 17. While k1 plus 4k2 equals to 29. 1 and 2. So again, as you can see, I will show you in two ways. The first way is elimination. As you can see, by comparing the numbers in front of k1 and k2 in these two equations, we can see that, okay, both of them, k1 and both of them, equation 1 and 2, k1, the number in front of them is 1. So we can use the elimination. So 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1. So I just use 2 minus 1. As I can see, 29 is greater than 17. I just prevent the negative number. Okay, so K1 minus K1, so nothing else, nothing left. So no more K1. And then for K2 minus K2. And for the right hand side, similar step, 29 minus 17. Okay, great. Okay, so 3K2 equals to 12. Then we can directly calculate that. K2 is equals to 4. Okay, don't forget, we have to find K1 also. So we substitute the result K2 equals to 4 into either 1 or 2. Then I choose 1. K1 plus 4 equals to 17. And finally, we can get that K1 is equals to 13. Okay. Is it the end? Of course, no. So don't forget, we have to put the K1 and K2 back into the equation so that it form an equation. So y is equals to 13 plus 4x squared. Okay, that's the end, really the end of part A. Okay, then method 2, program. So I just talked about, I have talked about it yesterday. So again, we have to show that we know the method of elimination. Okay, so you have to write 2 minus 1 to solve the step. Then finally, we can input the calculator by the numbers 1, 1, 17, and then 1, 4, 29. And finally, we can get that K1 equals to 13 and K2 equals to 4. And finally, so y is equals to 13 plus 4x squared. Done. Then, part B. It asks you to find the value of y when x is equals to 5. So, of course, we are going to use, we use the result from part A by 13 plus 4x squared. Okay, this is the result in part A, and we are going to use it again. So when x is equals to 5, y is equals to 13 plus 4 times 5 squared. And finally, the result will be 113. Okay, so in the followings, let's check your understanding and give you some challenges. Okay, please help me to complete these 2 classwork. Okay, and use around 10 minutes to do it. Okay, so and I'm going to give you the answer for your answer checking. For classwork 1, y is equals to 2 minus 5x squared, part A. And part B, y is equals to negative 43. Okay, and then for classwork 2, part A, the answer is P equals to 4x minus 2 over the square root of y. Okay, great. Okay, and then for part B, y is equals to 116. Okay, that's the end of the second part of the videos. Okay, see you guys.